What is going on, guys? This is an update to a video that I posted. I'll link it in the description box. Nicki Minaj has been released, but I've had people telling me that she wasn't arrested. Yes, she was, on suspicion of exporting soft drugs. Now, people are told she was just detained, Jay. She was just detained, Jay. No, she was arrested, and they held her. And apparently she pleaded not guilty. So she had I believe she may have had a hearing as well. We're going to get into the details, but I just want to show y'all that it was about the money, because apparently she paid a fine, which is what I knew it was going to be. I said it. I wrote in the comments. I actually posted a different comment in that place, but it still remains the same. This was a shakedown. This was absolutely a shakedown. And nobody can convince me otherwise. This was a shakedown. They wanted some money. That's what happens in these EU countries. EU countries are going broke, okay? Funding the war in Ukraine has, it has its negatives. And one of them is that these countries need money. And they are extorting these artists. Apparently, there was another black female American artist by the name of Ari Lennox who was arrested in Amsterdam. Okay, let's not talk about the A$AP Rocky situation where he was sitting up in a suite in jail for as long as he was due to defending himself in a fight against those migrants over there. But be that as it may, like I said, I knew this was a shakedown. They wanted some money and they got it from her. And apparently she is departing to go and make her date in Manchester, England. Okay, let's get into this article. This according to NBC News. Nicki Minaj has been released. Let me say it again. Nicki Minaj has been released for the people saying that she wasn't arrested. From custody Saturday, hours after she was apparently arrested by police in the Netherlands on suspicion of exporting soft drugs, authorities said the rapper was fined and allowed to continue her journey. Police said in a translated post on X just before 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Minaj, who's 41, was traveling to Manchester, England from Amsterdam for a concert on her Pink Friday 2 world tour when she was apparently arrested. Minaj, whose real name is Onika Tanya Mirage Petty, is scheduled to perform at the Co-op Live Arena in Manchester on Saturday night. Police have not identified the name of the person arrested, but when asked if it was Minaj, a spokesperson said officers had arrested a 41-year-old American woman at the airport because of possession of soft drugs. Earlier on Saturday, Minaj had shared numerous posts on social media detailing the incident. In one video she shared on X, the rapper was seen being told that her luggage needs to be searched. Says, I'm so sorry to say that, a man at the airport tells her. But it isn't that what you plan on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane? She responded. The man says they did a random quick check, but need to open the luggage. In subsequent posts, Minaj said that she believed people were trying to stop this tour and relying on her. They took my luggage, and when I asked where it is, they said it's on the plane. I just pulled up. She said, I never gave them my bags. They're refusing to let me see my own bags. In another post she wrote, they're being paid big money to try to sabotage my tour because so many people are mad that it's this successful and they can't eat off me. They got caught stealing money from my travel jets, got fired, got mad, etc. This is how they plant things in your luggage. Another one read. The thing is, she hasn't tweeted since apparently she's been released, so maybe they told her she couldn't tweet while she was in the country. So maybe once she touched down in England, there'll be more. But nothing as of yet. But this just seemed really weird to me. And again, I talked about Ari Lennox, her being arrested, for possession in Amsterdam. And I'm sure she paid a fine and left the country. And it looks like what's going on here with Nicki Minaj. This was a shakedown. I said this. I put this in the comment section of my other video. this just seemed like a very weird arrest because she apparently had pre-rolls, and the bodyguard said it was his, but they targeted her. This reminds me of those stops that police would do when your windows were too tinted or something, like, you know what I'm saying? They would stop you, just on the suspicion that you could possibly be a dope dealer. That went on a lot here, especially in the South. I don't know what anybody else at. They would just stop you if your windows was tinted up because they wanted to see who was in it. They on suspicion of them thinking you could possibly be a dope dealer, But she's saying that she was set up, that it was a shakedown. Well, she didn't say that. I say that. And that's what I said it was. It was a shakedown. So many people celebrating this. I don't celebrate when nobody gets arrested overseas, especially when they are an American citizen. I think is wrong, especially if they haven't done anything wrong. People are saying she was trying to, that she deserved to be arrested because she was bringing drugs from Amsterdam to the United States. This is how dumb people are. She was not going back to the United States. She was actually going to Manchester, England. She was not going to the United States. All right. And if this is all over weed is legal. I don't care if you're in an airport or not. It's legal in that country. And people are trying to compare it to Brittany Griner. But Brittany Griner is different because what she did was illegal. She had an illegal substance. Illegal substance. Let me say it again. It's illegal in Russia to have that particular substance. So it's what Nicki Minaj had apparently in her that was confiscated from her bags was not illegal in that country. I don't care if it is the airport or not. Y'all making all these excuses because y'all don't like this woman. I've had my criticisms of Nicki Minaj, but I don't like seeing Americans, black, whatever, be arrested for something so minor. I mean, I could see if they're saying she had all these kilos of coke or whole bags, big old bags of marijuana to distribute, or weapons. Like, come on, people. Like, seriously, all of this for that. And Nicki is saying that somebody may have made a phone call. Listen, when you're making as much money as Nicki Minaj is making on her tour, it would drive a lot of people crazy who can't benefit from it. Now, I'm not the biggest conspiracy theorist, but it is kind of interesting how this happens while her tour. She's making over almost $2 million per show, right? And she has now extended her tour. I believe in a couple of months, she's extended it to another leg of the tour. So she's making a lot of money on this tour. And she's basically putting it out here that she fired some people who are part of her touring team for being thieves. And she thinks that they may have tried to set her up. I don't know. People are making jokes. They think that this is funny. It's only funny when somebody you don't like is in trouble. I don't like to see no Americans caught up in these situations. No, I'm not trying to make it a race thing, but I mean, if you have one black female artist gets arrested in the same city that a previous black female American artist got arrested in for similar things, yeah, it is a trend. And I said in my video, I didn't say any specific country. I said Northern Europe because of the A$AP Rocky situation. I think there might have been other situations where we had American artists get arrested overseas in Europe. This happens. Y'all can accept it or not. But I am just here to give you my take on it. But y'all let me know something in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram. And I'll see y'all next one.